What's up, guys? Welcome to another post-work, post-school, after-hours physics class. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're having a great start to your week. I did not do a developer note video, nor did I post about our new unit that is coming next. I've been just kind of busy, and I was like doing stuff for Mother's Day, and then I just had some guests over and just a lot of things going on, so I've just been like a little bit off the internet for the last couple days. But anniversary is coming to an end. We're winding down, guys. Anniversary for Nikke's 3.5 years. It's been a good one. It's interesting to get one of Anis's teammates, like, what are we calling them? Teammates, pop stars, someone else in TT star, whatever we want to call them. It's interesting that we're getting them next. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I guess it's probably like good for new players, right? If you just started Nikke and you're a big fan of like Anis and you like the whole pop star vibe, then getting Mint next is probably pretty cool. I actually really like Mint too. I like her design. Whether she'll be a good unit or not, who knows? That remains to be seen. If you're not already, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe so you can see my whole skill analysis for her. Whether I'll pull for her or not, who knows, since we used like everything for anniversary. But we'll see. I think she's a good looking character as far as just like aesthetics go. And like I said, I think that probably people who just started the game, if they like Anis a lot, that's something pretty cool. They'll get another unit that has like a similar vibe. Let me see what's happening in chat. Hey, Lone Syndicate, a member for 32 months. Wow. As a culture graduate, he says 32 months coming up on 3 years. What's up, Sparks? And then spams a bunch of the members only emojis. Thanks for the support. 32 months is a long time. You've been like a long time supporter of the channel, and glad to have you on stream, Lone Syndicate. Sudden but Inevitable asked, how many streams must one attend to receive a degree in physics? I'm thinking of putting physicist on my resume with Sparks as a reference. I mean, if you're trying to become like a PhD in physics, you have to pass, finish graduate school. So you got several years to go here, bro. If you put me on as a reference and you've only been attending physics class for like a year, then, I'm probably, you probably don't want to put me as a reference. Just saying. Hail to the mighty Lone Syndicate. Yeah, for real. Pretty cool that he's been a member for so long. Will you add Mint to the collection? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm looking at 5,400 gems right now, so that might be tough. But I would like to. We'll see how good she is. Calling it now, definitely Anis, and maybe Mint and Prika will get summer skins this year. I could see it happening. What's up, Dr. Yiggles? See you there on Twitch. With Quincy, per usual. Also here on YouTube. Nyord, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday? Wait, isn't it Tuesday? Why is it Thursday? Did I misspeak? Maybe I said Thursday. Doctor goes in the chat ready to write prescriptions. Yeah. Who knows? We always wonder, is Dr. Yiggles a real doctor? He's a real doctor in our hearts, at least. Her bandmates? Yeah, I guess you could call her bandmates. We're also getting Stellar Blade rerun. Was that announced in the dev notes? So I literally haven't even read the dev notes. That's very cool though. And that does not surprise me, honestly. I think I've even talked about this before, like getting a Stellar Blade rerun makes a lot of sense because it's their own IP, and a lot of Nikke people also like Stellar Blade. I don't know what the details are. I'll have to read it myself though. But I am sort of surprised that we're getting a Stellar Blade rerun before Stellar Blade 2. But maybe that's what it said too. I don't know. Hopefully they're filler banners so we can save for summer. Who knows, Art? Who knows? Sometimes they're a bit cruel and don't give us a break. Mint is bait. Save for Prika. We have a Prika fan. You'll get one each. Okay, okay. Quiz a reference, but don't include your phone number. Got it. Yeah, yeah. I can be like, this guy hasn't even finished like a whole year, you know. He's gone through like one semester of physics class. It's in the dev notes? Okay, yeah. How must pull are those units? I wouldn't... I don't know. It depends on when the event actually happens and where we are. But Eve and Raven are some of the best iron units in the game. So if you want to make good iron raid teams, they're probably pretty must pull. But in general, they're not like incredible. Like there's definitely better units. Yeah, didn't think we'd get a rerun so soon, for real. All right, let's send some friend points. Yo, welcome to the stream. Oh, so I mixed up my lobby. I now have only max limit break wallpapers. For a long time, I was using no limit break wallpapers, so I decided to switch it up. And I went with Eve because Eve, you know, my favorite. And then all the pilgrims and like goddess squad members. That's like the theme for this one. Do a quick scroll through of them. I tried to go with my favorite version of all of them. Snow White, obviously. She was already in here anyway, though. I rarely use this one, but honestly, it's a super high quality wallpaper. I'm actually not a super big fan of just using the skin. I actually prefer her normal outfit, but the wallpaper for this is pretty incredible. And we made it all the way back around. Alright, cash shot. Huge lobby improvement? Yeah, really? I mean, I guess most people do like the max limit break wallpapers. Most of the best iron units are collab characters, yeah. Oops. Dude, I almost bought re-energy. What a massive fail that would have been. Alright. Grab these, grab these. Maybe tomorrow? Wait, does it end today? Or wait, hold up. Does it end at reset? Oh no, Anise still not Anise. Neon still has another week. Okay, yeah. Last day for Anise though. You can't get her after reset. I mean, you can put her on the wish list obviously and hope for her when she gets added, but the last day for her banner is today. Got another week for Neon. So we'll see. I'm not going to use my gold tickets on Neon yet. Not yet. Gotta hold out hope. Get a free one. Well, let's wipe out. What was I doing? I was in the shop. Did I finish everything in the shop? Dude, I missed a couple days of co-op. I think I did 1 day of normal runs on co-op. It's not still going, is it? I think yeah, it's over. I didn't even log into Dragon Traveler at all for like 2 days in a row. Oops, wrong pass. Wait, no, that was the right pass. Man, it feels like it's taking so long to get to Rappy. I mean, it's no longer than the normal passes, but still. It feels like a long wait. Neo Neon still doesn't have a skin? Yeah. They've got to give her one at some point. It's kind of really crazy that they didn't give her one during this event. That feels like a huge miss. What do you usually watch? Let's see. Videos about good places to eat. Videos on current affairs and economics. Dude, Anise is not going to go for that one. Let's go for one. Not gonna lie though, I do listen to videos about current affairs and economics. Economics Explained. Give a shout out to a really good YouTube channel. Let's see, advise. You'll be voting for Neon for the next popularity vote? Yeah, if she doesn't have a skin by then, I'll probably be tempted to do that too. I'm not a huge Neon fan. Like, I don't hate Neon, but I wouldn't really vote for her normally. But, I mean, come on. How did they not give her a skin? It's ridiculous. I finished up a few people for their stickers in the last couple days. So we've added new ones to the list. I say that like I'm not the only person in charge of this, but I added some new ones to the list. And we're advising double Anise today. Justice for Neon, that's right. Let's see. Milk. Actually, a unit that I'm finally trying to increase affection on, because we got that copy of her during polls for more Anise copies. Why don't you do a collab with Made for You? You could work at the cafe in your outfit. Oh, I should have told her to work in the outfit. I thought she'd get mad if I told her to work at the cafe in the bunny outfit. You got the worst sticker today, Laplace. Yeah, I'm working on Laplace right now too, and I'm at 8 out of 20 for her. So I finally finished the campaign story. Like I finished all the campaign chapters a long time ago. But you know how then it has like just extra things that are like in the outposts that you're supposed to, it's like has additional missions that are just like nothing but story afterwards. I hadn't done those for like quite a while. They were just sitting there for the last 2 weeks or whatever. And finally had a chance to watch all of them. And man, it's so good. Like, it was already good, and it just got even better. I can't talk about specifics because of spoilers for people, but it's really, really good. All right, that is all of our advising. Should we do event or arc next? Let's go to the event. It really was peak. Like, I don't know, they're just so good at, like, it's really surprising that they've kept the story this good for this long. Like, it's honestly very impressive. Because that's really hard to do. For any ongoing story, whether it's a live service game or a serialized TV show, like, or like a movie franchise that, you know, makes too much money for its own good, so they keep making more of them. It's just really hard to keep things at high quality for literal years. You know what I mean? I mean, writing a good story is difficult in general, right? But assuming these are like professionals that have a vision, you know, like it's to be expected that you could make a good story arc for like one game or one season of something or whatever, right? Because you can really plan things out where you're going to have like the beginning, the middle, the end, and, you know, you can like wrap things up and like make your characters and whatever. But when you have to keep going, it's just so much harder for it not to, you know, just overstay its welcome, you know, lose its direction, get repetitive, become absurd, cliche, whatever. You know, it's just like hard to keep that quality. And after 3.5 years, like, Nikke is still as good as ever. And it's, I'm really happy that that's true. You wonder how much of the story was written beforehand because it manages to be super cohesive. I believe they have said they had the first 6 months written. So, I mean, they've been, you know, developing it a lot. It's not like they had the whole thing planned out. And I imagine they had some big plot points further out from 6 months where they had ideas of, like, you know, direction of where things would go. But seems like it was pretty loose plans past the 6 months, from what I heard them say. I forget what interview that was in or whatever, but yeah. You get depression on every side event, but it's great. Yeah. I mean, that's like a credit to the writing, right? If it's impacting you enough to get depression from it, they're doing something right. Hello? Claim? Did it freeze? What's happening? It's loading. The stream still okay? Nikke is not okay. Hello? Good lord. Alright, finally. Cleared. Dude, it's kind of sad. Look, the performance is over. The crowd is leaving. There's just like confetti all over the floor, but no more, like, dang. It's a bittersweet ending. They said until a few patches they were still in the prologue. Yeah, so they probably had large plot points laid out for quite a while. You were noticing some lag in Nikke as well? I wonder if the servers are super busy. Everyone's like, oh my god, we gotta get in my last minute things before the event ends. So I tried Afterglow on hard on the PC. It was a disaster. I haven't gotten around to trying it on the phone because I'm sure it'll do way better. But it was... I completely failed at trying to do it on PC. What are the missions I need to complete anyway? Perform any song 40 times, 50 times. Okay, I need to improve my higher score. Clear any song with a rank of A or higher 75 times. Jeez, that's a lot. Hashtag Prika for life. Creek is not even coming out yet. Chill, chill. Maybe she'll be the next banner though. What should I do? What have I done? Let's do... I've only done it on... I've only done it on casual, I guess. So let's do Be My Star on normal to increase our stars. It's a good way to send off the event. Dude, the background with a niece like running and doing stuff, I got distracted. But it's super cute. Oh, we didn't manage to get S, but not bad, not bad. Fatal Maid is a banger. Yo-Yo is a fake pop star. Wait, is Fatal Maid the one that I was like, it's incredibly hard? Oh, yeah. I think Fatal Maid, I like failed at. Oh wait, I got missions and I didn't complete them. Or I didn't collect them. Oops. Back in. This is honestly like such a polished feeling rhythm game. Like this could legit just be its own mobile game. Alright, to the shop. So, what do I want to get here to the last minute? I guess I cleared everything, so I just buy a few core dust and that's all I can do. Now, normally, I would always recommend get your extra tickets. Do the event. But when you don't have any gems, then, you know, that changes your perspective. So, you can decide if that's right for you or not. I'm going to miss this whole backstage area. Really good map for the event. Go over here and take a picture with Anise. Oh, I had to sneeze. Shift up agrees and it's ready to charge you for more tracks? Wait, is that a thing? Did they say they're gonna sell extra tracks? Think of this. Anise is setting up the camera. Everybody get in. Jeez. Wow, what a good photo. Good photo, guys. Let's see. Tony Story 3 has resubscribed for 3 months. Hey, thank you for the 3-month subscription. Appreciate the support. 3 months subscribed on Twitch. DevNotes confirmed that they were going to sell extra tracks. I mean, adding more tracks is not surprising, but like selling them is... I mean, you know, people will probably buy them. I don't want to say that's bad because, you know, we get a lot of stuff in Nikke. They give us constant content for free. But I will probably not buy any of them. Yeah, if you're super into it, I mean, I can definitely see people buying them. Man, sounds like I missed a lot by missing these dev notes. That's what I get for having a life outside of Nikke for a weekend. Alright, let's go... Oh, that's just for free summoning. Okay. Mix is going to buy the new tracks. I mean, the music quality is so high in Nikke, I can't blame anybody for buying them. As much as I praise it for being like a good minigame, and I do have fun with it, I'm just not into it enough to actually buy extra tracks. Alright, let's do the Tribe Tower. Hydrate. Calcius says, according to the dev note, ShiftUp had external help to make the game, so they need to they need the incentive to keep doing it, you guess. I see. So they didn't do it all in-house, so they need to make some money back to pay their collaborator. Makes sense, I suppose. What do you think? This will be another automatic 3 easy clears. This guy's super tanky though. We're not actually doing that much damage to him. Did I get a Nice gotcha or Liberalio? I did not get any of the gotchas. Alright, easy 2 clears. We got 1 more to go. Dude, honestly, the Missileless Tower team is so cracked now. Like, it was already in a super strong position when we had Mihara. Now they have Mihara and Neon, it's kind of insane. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that flash sale to pop up. I was like, I'm not even going to try and click anything. But we are not going to get that. Oh, weekly event. Nice. Included a challenge. Clear floor 840 of Missiles Tower. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, so we got Pilgrim / Overspec. Hey, welcome those that just joined the stream. We're going through our Tribe Tower. Did I put a niece on this team? Who am I using? Oh yeah, I did put a niece. Okay. Dude, that's the Snow White is just carrying the entire team. Anise pushed you like 19 to 20 tower levels immediately. Nice. Yeah, being able to use her on Tetra Tower in particular is a pretty big upgrade. So I'm still building stupid units. I think on the last stream, I was building Isabel and Trina. And since then, I started building Arcana too. Oh, we got Heavy Metal. Alright, preview of the Union Raid coming up in a couple days. They're teasing a new character as well. Many speculate it's going to be Papillon or Marion. Dude, was this like the biggest news drop ever? Like the one time that I just like skip a dev note and do something IRL instead. Apparently there's like massive news dropped for the game with like 10 different things. You're coping its uni so you can hear her say cuckoo. Oh no. Hopefully we get a new, like, you know, different restored version of her. So what do you mean they're teasing a new unit? Like, how do they tease a new unit? Let's go to simulation. Dev note was like 8 pages? Damn. After the Electric Solar Raid, you started building Isabel and Arcana 2. Their teams are too good to skip. The thing is, who knows if they'll even be relevant by the next Electric Raid. So just do that at your own risk. I'm doing it just to be silly. They might still be good. They might, but just who knows. We won't even have another one for, you know, like half a year. Well, half a year is a little bit of an exaggeration. No, yeah, pretty much. More than that, actually, maybe. Maybe it's finally hammering time? Maybe, maybe. like one sentence. I mean, like, what do they do? Like, how was it a tease? Like, you know, did they give hints or something? Like, they're like, hey, we're gonna add another new exciting unit, and like, I don't know. Like, I've never known them to like tease a unit before, so I just don't really know what you guys mean. Tease was something like a character players have wanted for a long time. Okay, okay. How do we know they weren't talking about Mint? Maybe Mint is that character. Do we know? Maybe people have been waiting for Mint for a long time. Probably not. Papillon would make a lot of sense because people have been waiting for her for a long time. I've been waiting for her for a long time. She's been in NPC jail for like 1,000,000 years, and she's been in the story so many times, and even in so many major events, and then they still haven't actually released her as a playable unit. So it would definitely make sense for it to be her. It would have been talking about Prika. You never know. You never know. Who knows? Okay, so I guess we did everything in here, yeah? Because we already did arena. There's no rookie arena today. It's closed, right? Yeah. I think I did my special arena attack on reset. Yeah. Give me the Rappy outfit. Okay, so it's just the free poll. Did I collect my outpost stuff? I don't remember if I did that at the beginning or not. I did not. We're just shy of 6k gems. Is there another way for me to get 18 gems somehow? So we could do some pulls for Neon? All these new units announced and not enough gems. Dude, everybody is for sure hurting for gems after this anniversary event. With like Neon and Anise, I mean, it was a crazy drain on resources. I also have some molds. Wait, let's do this first. What is this? MG? All right. So let's see. I have one of these. High quality access record. I have one old school Pilgrim mold. And a Tetra one. Well, several Tetra ones. And a purple one. The milestones for the TTS missions will give you some gems. I'd have to do a lot though, because all the missions I haven't done are like play things 50 times or whatever. Like it would take a while. Just do a Bond story for 50 gems. I could do a Bond story. That's true. Was I in the middle of anybody's story? Let me see. Because there's some that I've just been saving that I haven't watched yet. I don't know if I was in the middle of any. I haven't done any of Anise or Neon. I think these are the only 5 I haven't done. There's got to be another way of getting 18 gems, though, right? You think that in Korea they phrased it differently and it goes like, someone we haven't met in a long time? So the Miriam theory is blowing up after the scene with Rappy. I mean, what possible context could there be for bringing back Miriam? I don't see how that's possible unless the story just takes like a wild turn. I mean, yeah. Could do tower. I could try and reach another milestone on normal tribe tower. That's true. Let's do that. I don't know if I'm like stuck on this or not. We'll find out. Let's put in Anise. Haven't done tribe tower for a while. Have I collected all your relics and soundtrack gems from the command center? Yes, I have. Five by 5 scratch off ticket. I don't think I have any left. Part of the recent story chapters. I've watched all the recent story chapters. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by Miriam. This is auto challenge. I feel like let's just auto do some tower levels for a little while. I feel like Marion is probably never coming back. Quote unquote Marion, you know what I mean? I don't really want to answer that question, Art. But, I mean, you know, Modernia's around. Who is a character we actually haven't seen for a while? Because, I mean, we've seen Modernia quite a bit. Like, she was a major part of the last big event, you know? Crow. We haven't seen Crow for a while, but I feel like the community isn't super into Crow in general, so that feels like a bit of a long shot. Oh, Gluttony. Do I need to actually manual this fool? I guess I'll attack his sensitive spots when it comes up. Haven't seen Maiden or Guillotine for a while. True. Also, feels unlikely that that's who they're talking about, though. Crushing this guy. It's nothing but a big poop with a mouth. Crow's not playable? Crow is playable. I think we were just trying to talk about characters that we haven't seen for a while in the story. Warlock says, are you pulling for the idols or skipping? Also, what's your guess for the long-awaited nikke? Well, that's what we're talking about. As far as pulling for the idols, I mean, probably not, because I just literally can't. I don't have any resources. But not because I wouldn't like to. I just, you know, I have 6,000 gems, and we're probably going to use these for a last-minute neon pull. Overspec and could be overspec and Dead Note said a loved character. Yeah, probably not Crow. I don't know. I mean, who have we not seen for a while? Because they specifically said someone we haven't seen for a while, or you were saying that's kind of what it said in like the original Korean. And it's a loved character. What about, what's her face that wears the red leather straps? She's probably not popular enough to be like a loved character by the community, but she has been a character we haven't seen for a while, and people have been waiting for her a lot. She's been locked in NPC jail. I can't remember the last time she came up in a story. Why can't I think of her name? Help me out here, chat. Is there anybody else? You know, they also could be talking about, like, bringing back, you know, reviving one of the pilgrims, like Scarlet, or, any of the ones that were, like, injured, including Modernia, you know. But if it's someone we haven't seen for a while, I feel like it can't be any of those. We haven't seen Hansel and Gretel for a long time. That's true, that's true. And they're probably pretty popular. That is a possibility. A reformed uni would be nice. I could see a reformed uni. Like, I see that as a plausible guess. You're hoping it's Papillon? I hope it's Papillon too, honestly. It's just she's been in the story actually quite a bit recently. So if we're going off of the premise that it's like someone we haven't seen for a while, that doesn't really work. But if it's more character that we've been waiting for a long time, then that does make a lot of sense. If it's a character that we've been waiting for, not a character we haven't seen for a while, then I think Papillon is like the #1 choice. Because so many people want her, including myself. And it's crazy. I think she's been in NPC jail longer than any other unit at this point. Like, is there any other NPC that is older? I don't think there is. You're also assuming it's Papillon? Yeah. I mean, I feel like that just makes the most sense. Man, we're kind of crushing these tower levels. Yeah, pretty much everybody in chat seems to be hoping for Papillon. I made a video a long time ago about my, like, most anticipated NPCs, and Papillon was on that video from, like, 3 years ago. So, I've been waiting for a long time, too. I think everybody has. And she is an important character, yeah. You assume she was already playable? Yeah, no, she's not. It is a super easy win for them, yeah. I mean, she's been, like, a main character, like, ever since, like, a few months after launch. I don't remember exactly when she entered the story, but maybe around month, like, 4 or 5. I think it was before the 6-month anniversary. And she was popular since the beginning. And she's continued to be, like, she's been in side stories. She's been a recurring character in the main story. She has a, important role with the central government. She's also obviously connected to Eden. So, I mean, there's so many reasons why we should have Papillon. I mean, her design is amazing. Like, everybody would appreciate that. Yeah. Honestly, I hope it's not too soon, though, because we need time. After 3.5 anniversary, that would be pretty rough if they launched her, like, right after Mint or whatever. Oh, I hope they don't erase her. Use her as a host for one of the pilgrims. I mean, that would be an interesting twist, but I hope they don't. Because she's an interesting character on her own. Like, it'd be good to keep her around. Why is nobody shooting? Hello? They were all just chilling there, even though there were enemies on the screen. They wouldn't do that? I mean, it would be brutal if they did. I think that people would probably riot. Ooh, we're coming up to floor 1100. Is it a boss? Not an exciting one, though. Really, they made the boss for 1100 just spook? I feel like this should be somebody more impressive. Like, this is a major milestone. Oh. You heard me talking shit, and then immediately unalived 3 of my nikkes. We still won, though. Hey, if you've been enjoying the stream and our speculation on what the next big unit is going to be, I'd appreciate a like. Thumbs up always helps out the channel, helps out the stream. We have seen a lot of Irie, and I think she's probably pretty popular. I would definitely pull for her, assuming I had the resources. She is an interesting unit. Wait, let's stop the auto challenge for a while. Dude, there's so many of these. Alright, we're up to 6,800. I should change this to being all counters. I think I was just fighting a fire level at the time, so I put Modernia on there. Where's Neon? There we go. Now we can have all of them. Let's go Neon first. And maybe we'll just keep the team like that. We should be using Snow White, honestly. Now we're fighting Water Weak enemies, but that's fine. Overspec Exia? Yeah, I wouldn't expect that anytime soon. Not hating on Exia, but she doesn't seem like a prime candidate for an overspec unit. Might be a Missiles character since Nikke Production Tech. You didn't got it from them. That's an interesting take. I mean, and there have been a lot of things recently in the story talking about, oh, Missiles makes the best Nikkes and whatever, so that could be a hint. You were looking forward to for Jill? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Good writing though, but I mean, yeah. Sadly, that's not happening. So just reading a Discord message. Some people are sending me things about requests for switching up their group on Union Raid strategy. Summer Ether? I mean, that's totally possible. Who knows? Because she doesn't have an SSR version. But, I mean, summer units won't be coming for a few months, though. Well, I mean, it's closer than I thought, actually. We are already in May, so... but I'm sure that's not who they're talking about. Unless there's, like, a huge group of Silent Ether fans that we don't know about. Is she... We have what? Only 2 SRs that don't have any SSR version yet? Like, is it only Blorta and Ether? Alright, let me switch something on my Union spreadsheet really quick. Have to move 2 people to different groups. Mika has an SSR from the winter holiday version. Do they rerun summer characters? Yes, they do. We've gotten multiple reruns of summer characters. Nive doesn't, that's true. Nive does not have an SSR version. She was a winter-only SR. So who knows if/when we'll ever see her again. But I guess including her, then there's three units. I don't think I'm forgetting any others, am I? It's probably Aether, Belorta, Nive. I think that's it. Do they rerun summer skins? Yeah. So they've been consistently doing reruns of skins. Who knows exactly which ones they'll rerun, but it seems like they keep bringing skins back at some point. Like we got a bunch during anniversary, you know? Sorry, doing more raid things. First ever SSR ult for an R unit, but they still don't get a proper name. That would be unfortunate. I mean, they are mass-produced nikkes for a reason. Like, oh shoot, we got a boss, we got Harvester. If they actually made a peanut, dude, that would definitely be very popular. Alright, do you think we incinerate this guy without even needing to do QTEs or anything? How fast are we killing him? Not that fast. I'll probably have to do QTEs. Oh, never mind. Alright. He's dead. I didn't realize it had been that long since I'd done Tribe Tower. I thought I was going to do a few levels and then like, alright, we'll get stuck. As long as Rapid Red Hood's summer skin comes back, that's a gotcha skin. So that I don't know. They have been rerunning gotcha skins, but at a very like slow pace. I wouldn't say that just because it's summer they're gonna rerun Rappy's skin. Maybe, but that seems like a bit more of a long shot. Whereas they probably will rerun just some of the other normal skins. You're fully convinced there'll be a summer pilgrim skin this year? I mean, that's totally possible. I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. You want maiden skin? It's pretty top tier. That one, I think I would not be surprised to be available during the summer event. Have hopium? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they will rerun it for sure, but I think it's very likely that they'll rerun that. There's a good shot. All right, let's. I think we're just gonna stop because tower's gonna go on forever. Apparently, I waited way too long to do it, and now I'm just infinitely strong. Okay, so let me collect some rewards. So I'm at 7,500 gems, which is kind of funny. Now I'm like halfway to a third pull. What do I have in my inventory? Anything that I care about? Okay, so let's do the free daily pulls, and then do a couple multis for Neon, and then we'll come do some of these molds. What do I need from the molds? I don't need any Tetra units. I haven't needed any Tetra units for a while, so I won't be using any of those molds. And I've been using my Elysian molds, but yeah, we'll do the Pilgrim one, and I don't think I have a missileless one, but we'll do the Pilgrim one and the purple mold. Now, some of you might think, wait to open your Pilgrim molds until Neon and Anise are added, which would make sense. I mean, that would definitely be a good idea. That said, I actually don't want that. I want the pool to be as small as possible because I'm really trying to get some duplicates of Grave and Siren specifically. So the fewer other options possible, the better. So I am going to use that Pilgrim mold. I'm probably going to end up with freaking Idol Sun or something anyway. But anyway, so let's do our free daily on Anise. The last one. It didn't come through. We did get Anise. We did. Ironically, we did get Anise. That's funny. Okay. Free daily for Neon. This is what's really important. Getting a copy of Neon here would be amazing. You've been playing for over 2 years and still don't have Rosanna or Sugar? Dang. I mean, not that you're really missing much. Alright, come on, Neon. Please, Neon. It's possible. The hope is alive. Oh my god, it's missileless. It actually happened. This is the first time it's ever happened, and on an overspec unit, no less. That's crazy. Dude, streamer luck is real. Subscribe. Dude, Neon. I can't believe that actually happened. What? Dude. Wow. All right. Now I'm like, do I do polls for Neon? If I do polls for Neon, I can hit this milestone and get these. So I might as well. I think I will. Yeah, exactly. Subscribe to get a free copy of Overspec Neon. Do it now. You're gonna start talking to yourself pretending to be streaming during polls? Hey, let me know if it works for you. Let me know if it works. It's a secret strat. That's so nuts. Alright, alright. Let's limit breaker right now. Limit break. Neon knows I'm called Master. That's true. Neon always calls us Master, and I am Master Sparks, so there you go. She recognizes me. You would save? I mean, it might be the smarter decision to save. But I think I'm probably just going to do some more polls for Neon. I think I'm going to. And then for sure, I'm going to get at least one more copy of her with gold tickets when her banner ends in a week. Should have been you. Alright, so I'd like to get to this next banner. So we're going to do 2 multis, okay? 2 multis for Neon. You can't beat that free pull, though. Like, unless I just pull, like, quadruple Neon in a single multi, then nothing is going to beat getting her on the free pull. But hey, let's, I mean, and worst case scenario, you know, we build up another 20 gold tickets, so that's fine. Alright, here we go, Neon. I'm giving her some time in the spotlight, you know? Since she didn't even get her skin. Let's go, Neon. Nothing there, nothing there. We got 10 gold tickets. We're 1 away from the bonus. This is going to be our last firepower pull. But remember, you do have a week left. You'll still get those free pulls. Technically, I'd have enough for a 3rd multi, but we're going to stop at the milestone. And then I will save. Alright, Neon Vision Eye. Change, change. Neon said, don't get too greedy. You already got a free copy of me. You can't get more. Alright, so let's collect our milestone reward. And there we go. That completes our pulls for Neon. So like I said, before her banner ends, I'll probably get at least 1 copy of her. Maybe 2 more with gold tickets. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I got her a 1 star. That's wild. Neon song is legit as good as the TT Star song. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. She's got a good soundtrack. I did get an SR Neon. Technically, I did pull a Neon in my multis. There you go. Dude, her... I don't even know if I can call it a gun. Her giant floating cannon, it's so wild. I also like that they kind of give her, like, a transformation, right? Like, some units, like, they don't transform, but kind of like Cinderella. Like, when you, after you tap her, then she changes positions, and she, like, stays in that position. As opposed to just, like, doing an animation and going back, you know? Oh, and that means I can start actually leveling up her affections. So, let's use some of these. I have a bunch of Missiles tickets. Firepower. There, and then we'll just keep advising her. Because I gotta finish 7 more conversations with her anyway. You got her to Core 5. We'll buy at least 2 copies if you don't get her in the free daily. Dang, that was major dedication for Neon. That's impressive though. Core 5 Neon. I expect you to do massive damage on the electric weak boss this Union raid then, Dr. Eagles. You are definitely our go-to electric power if you have Core 5 Neon. Possibly Core 7. Okay, so we're not done yet because we still have the molds. So I have all these Tetra molds, but there's literally no Tetra units that I need. So that's why I just have 5 of them sitting there. And then I have what? Another guaranteed Tetra mold sitting there. So those will just wait until eventually I need a Tetra unit. But we do have a mid-quality mold and a high-quality access record and a Pilgrim mold. This is not a guaranteed Pilgrim mold. So what we're hoping for is Grave. Grave is our #1 pick that we want from this. Second choice would be Little Mermaid. Third would be just like another copy of Snow White Heavy Arms or like any Pilgrim, to be honest. For any newer people that haven't been watching me all that long, I used to be known as the Mold Master. I have insane luck with molds. But I have to say, more recently, that's evened out a little bit. But I used to have insane luck with molds. We'll see if we can get that back. I did just get a free Neon, so, you know. That either started an amazing run or it used up all my luck. Who knows? Okay, let's start with the mid-quality mold. Hey, we already hit, and it's Elysian. This could be a new unit. Dude, it is a new unit. That's crazy. I am missing only 4 units in this game. 3 of them are Elysian, and out of a mid-quality mold, I randomly get the one that I needed. That's crazy. She was probably the one I wanted most of the 4 that I'm missing, too. Send you the molds? No, these are my molds. You can't take them from me. That's right. I'm getting the name back. Mold Master. What's up, Dispensed? I see you there with all the emojis. Dude, Arcana. And she's a really good unit. Like, I just skipped her because I was like, I'm going to save for Anniversary, but I didn't want to skip her banner at all. Where's she at? Arcana? Right? Huge win. Huge win. All right, let's quick equip. Subscribe for free Arcana too, okay? Get your Neon and your Arcana if you subscribe. Why do I have no equipment that's appropriate for her? Wait, let me give her a bunch of generic. Maybe I have like a random unit that has my Elysian gear. Or I finally ran out of manufactured gear. That's possible too. Alright, so for Elysian, who can I take this from? Oh, yeah, okay. We'll take this off of Phantom. I have a lot of gear. Who else? Yeah, we'll just take it off of Phantom again. Now, does this mean I'm actually going to overload her gear? Maybe at some point. Definitely not right away, though. She's pretty much best in slot for the shotgun team. I don't know what cube should I give her. I mean, she really wants like resilience cube basically, but what do I have that's free that I can just stick on her? Give her a hit rate cube. I want to take that off anybody. These are the weird decisions that I stress about that make zero difference. Because like what does it even matter? Sure. Because like if I'm really going to try doing something, I'm going to give her a better cube anyway. All right, I will level her skills to 4 right away. Got your MLB Avastar, nice. Also Drake and Helm. Are you trying to break that 160 wall? Let's give her a collection item. Oh, so I was gonna say, I finished Isabel. Well, finished for now. So everything's overloaded here up to level 2. Skills are 4. Some, like, you know, not embarrassing lines, but if I was really going to use her for a raid at some point, I'd want to get these a little better. But we have one elemental line, another elemental crit and ammo, ammo, and then hit rate and attack. And then I also have Trina done for now. All of our silly units that we have been building after the raid. So we overloaded everything on her. So we got what? Max ammo, charge damage, critical damage, max ammo, crit damage, hit rate, attack, and crit rate, and then attack. Skills at 4 as well. You're surprised at how much you have progressed, given how much time you've been playing. Well, events like anniversaries will really juice your account. Like, you'll get so much progress and so many resources just from a big event like this. I'm happy that you've been progressing well, but I do want to caution you that won't last forever. So don't be wasting things. But glad to hear you're doing well. Anyway, also started to build Arcana 2, right? Who knows if she'll be useful in the future. But I have her skills at 4. And I've overloaded 2 of her equipments. And I think these are literally just the first lines that I rolled. So charge speed, crit rate, and crit rate. Nothing special. But I mean, you don't even need like particularly great lines on her anyway. Because she's basically just there as a piece of equipment for Isabel, more or less. But now I have other Arcana that I need to start building. Which Arcana do you like better? Let's do a little poll. Let's for the YouTube viewers at least. I'm going to start a poll. Let's see. Who do you like better? Arcana or Fortune Arcana? Starting poll. I mean, they're the same character, so looks-wise. Because, I mean, they're literally the same person. Not Kit, no. So, yeah, just their design. Who do you like better? Did I make a typo? What did I write? My bad, my bad. New secret character dropped, guys. It's the one that they were hinting at in the dev notes, okay? Alright, let's go put Arcana in the synchro. Let's see, 2 synchro device. Who should I take out here? Probably Avistar. Or Sin. Does it matter? Not really. We'll take out Sin. Definitely the original version for design. They both look good. It's not really a bad choice, to be honest. I think I would lean toward Fortune Mate, though. You find the way she holds her hair to be a bit awkward? Wait, what is she doing with her hair? Must investigate. Oh, the way she's, like, kind of giving herself ponytails or whatever. It's kind of cute, though. It's kind of funny. It gives the illusion, like, she has bows on her sleeves, but it kind of looks like the bows are in her hair. Oh, we got text messages. Yeah, trying to copy Privity. Good lord, this is a long conversation. Yap, yap, yap. Okay, so we still have a couple more. Got the Pilgrim mold and the high quality one. Alright, so we'll do this high quality access record. Can we get Yunhua finally? That would be crazy if I also got Yunhua here. Obviously, we can get, like, literally anything, so who knows. It might just be, like, a mold fragment. But we're hoping for Yunhua. Speaking of Privity, OG blue hair girl. Well, that's 6,000 DNA. That could have been something a lot better, but sure. I mean, technically, I guess, you know, I got an SSR, so it wasn't a whiff. Snow Crane would have been cool too. She is the other unit that I'm missing. The only non-Elysian unit that I'm missing. Wait, what's the other one? I'm missing another Elysian unit too. Oh, that's right. Label. Oops, I just took her off the list. Pretty isn't gonna let Arcana hog all the attention. Dude. Chill. Don't be a stalker. She definitely got jealous. Okay. Pilgrim mold time. Pilgrim mold time. Alright, we're really hoping for Grave. Grave or Siren? 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 Kind of sounds like I'm making up a new name. Like, it doesn't even sound like a real word anymore. Grave or Siren? Grave or Siren? Grave or Siren? Hoping for a Ghost in the Shell collab. It would be cool. We've said it before, I think multiple times on stream, that would definitely make a very good collab. Alright. Come on, chat. Grave or Siren, right here. Grave or Siren. Grave or Siren, 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 Grave or Siren. Okay. If it wasn't Grave or Siren, that is a very good result. Black Shadow Scarlet is still a beast, one of the best in the game. And that takes me to like core 3 or something on her, I think. That's a win. Considering that wasn't even a guaranteed Pilgrim mold, that's a big win. You know how I said that free Neon was either all of my luck or the start of a crazy streak? I think we have the answer to that now. There's been so many wins, it's crazy. Actually, it takes me to core 4, not core 3. Man, everybody here is trying to take my pulls. Get your own molds, okay? Subscribe to get some free molds. You can add a Black Shadow Scarlet to your collection if you subscribe. Alright. Oh, I think that bumped her up too. I think she was my 5th strongest, below Cinderella, or before Alice before. Maybe even below Cinderella. Maybe she was 7th. She definitely moved up. Definitely moved up. Does Anise make it onto the screen? Oh yeah, she's up here in the top row. Neon is peeking up down here in the 3rd row. Siren is hanging out down here with Isabel, I guess. It is a strong Modernia I have there, yeah. I put way too many custom modules into her. She's very optimized. And obviously one of my higher core counts too at core 5. But yeah, we have some good stats on Modernia for sure. Which is why I always say like every account is different. You can't just copy what you think is like the best squad and try and do the most damage in like a solo raid or a union raid. It's gonna depend on your build, because most people will say like the best fire team won't use Modernia, but for me my best fire team does use Modernia because my Modernia is stacked. Your Neon is your 4th strongest, and she'll probably go up when she hits core 7. Oh yeah, for sure. Current highest is core 4 Treasure Helm. That makes sense. Treasures give a huge CP boost. And Helm being one of the like pity characters that you can redeem for is such a big win. It makes it easy for people to get copies of her too, right? So she's probably one of the strongest for a lot of people, especially if they have a newer account. Well, you know what? I should give Anise the main nikke tag. I don't use that for any real functional reason. Other than that, just like my my favorite units, like the characters that I like, I give the favorite thing to. Yeah, I know Moran is Dr. Eagle's strongest nikke, which is pretty crazy. I mean, she is a treasure unit, but still, the fact that you actually optimized her lines to make her your #1 unit is pretty wild. Yeah, out of all the bonus ones you can redeem for, I mean, you want to get maximum break or at least a copy of everything, right? But the one most worth investing in is for sure Helm. Get the extra copies of Helm. That's definitely the right choice. All right. Well, after all that insane luck, that's a good way to finish off the anniversary. It's been a great event. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the new mini game. Both units were super powerful. We got some good skins, except RIP to Neon for not getting a skin. The new chapters are, as we were talking about before, like continue to be very impressive. I think this is if not going even higher than most events, at least hitting the high bar that nikke has set for itself. So I've thoroughly enjoyed the event, and I think we'll go ahead and end this poll. And apparently people like Fortune Arcana better. I kind of agree. I kind of prefer her to normal Arcana. Definitely a W event, Dr. Eagles. Definitely. Okay, so at this point, I think it's time to switch to Dragon Traveler. We'll do some Dragon Traveler. And is there anything else I need to say about nikke? I'm going to do the IQ tier list just for fun. Probably tomorrow. Although there's going to be mint stuff to talk about. Sometime this week, I'll do the IQ tier list. Yeah, we'll talk about mint when applicable. So, yeah. All right. Let's switch it up. I still can't believe I just randomly pulled Arcana. Dragon Traveler gonna load? Maybe I spoke too soon. I've noticed every now and then the game just won't launch. I don't know what the deal is with that. Let me try starting it again. Usually if I try it a couple times, it'll finally work. All right, Sudden, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, there we go. It's working now. Hey, did that event that I hate end? I think it's over, right? I did never finish it. Because like I said, there were... I don't think I played Dragon Traveler over the entire weekend. And I don't see it as a thing to do, right? I think it ended. I would say I'm disappointed that I didn't finish it, but I'm kind of just glad that it's gone. And I don't ever have to think about it again. It also happens to you both emulator and PC client itself. Takes a while to load or get stuck. Yeah. Seems unreliable. Well, let's get some books. Okay, so we have to do... I have done some things already. But we have to do our affection things. And we have to do the Wormbone Ruins for sure. So let's do that. I also didn't do any Colosseum last time. I completely skipped it. And not because I was even really like intending to skip it. I just kept putting it off and just forgot about it. Just didn't have the motivation. And like, then when I logged in earlier today, I was like, oh, we're starting a new one. Oops. Anyway, let's get the Wormbone Ruins starting in the background. The same mode, but it does it start over, Dr. Eagles? Like it's the exact same thing, just like a new round of it. If we're just getting like a totally different round of it, I might just not even do it, to be honest. I might just completely forget it. Let's go over here. Maybe I should put Loki on this team. Maybe we should use her instead of Moonin. I got her kind of built. I have like at least a really good weapon on her. And I did get her to a purple star. All right, here we go. Green tower is always the biggest struggle. So we'll see if Loki can make a difference. Loki's clone over there was putting in work. Okay. I feel like... yeah, Loki was a significant upgrade there. Definitely better than having Moonin. I mean, Moonin's a pretty good unit, too. But, Loki... yeah, Loki's the right way to go. Low-key, she's better. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the clone has a separate stat, so her damage is even higher. Yeah. It works like that for Hades as well. There's a couple units that make clones of themselves. It'll show up like that for the Bone Dragon too, all it summons. But yeah, good thing to point out that she actually did even more damage than that one stat looked like. Dude, I think we're getting stalled out this time, though. Dude, the healing is so ridiculous. Of course, on auto, no one is paying attention to Titania over here. Just gonna keep banging our head against the wall. 30 seconds left. All right, let's restart this. All right, we're gonna manual to actually attack Titania instead of Anubis, freaking over and over and over again. We'll leave the same formation though. Go here. Alright, we got rid of Titania. We still have over a minute, so we should be able to whittle down Anubis. Oh, we're actually fighting Oberoni, I think. Maybe Oberoni and Anubis? There's too much going on, I can't tell. Alright, yeah, we got this, we got this. A little bit of manual direction of skills helped a lot. The annoying healing, dude. Green Tower is a mess. Level 80 is nice. It unlocks some cool stuff in the Destiny tree. Wait, level 80 of what? Oh, the level 80 resonance? Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, because it'll unlock more parts of their kit, right? Alright, I'm gonna minimize this in the background for now. And oh, we got mail? What did we get mail for? It unlocks the 3 columns on the Destiny tree. Oh, it'll unlock these over here. I do have things to activate. Oh, we should also upgrade. Speaking of level 80. Wait, so let me see here. So if I go to Archer. Okay, I do not have these unlocked. So if we upgrade. Okay, so it unlocked these. Just some stat nodes. Oh, could not finish it out. I see, yeah. Some of the classes will probably have better things unlocked, yeah. Pretty good stuff here for Warrior. What do we have? We have an attack node, HP. Let me unlock this attack one. Assassin, what do we have? Nothing for Assassin? Well, I guess these are unlocked. I don't have the materials. For Priest, okay. So we do get a new subclass for Priest, Inquisitor. Inflicts a random stat debuff with each damage dealt to enemies. Definitely seems like that could be good for, what's her name? Wait, what does the guide say? Let me see. Priest. Does anybody like this one? Let's see. What else can we unlock? Well, we will. Okay, yeah. Activate. Didn't even do it. And then for Guardian, this is the one I didn't get up to yet. Yeah, it's only 79. Okay. Okay, let's grab these. Oh, hey, 5 horns. Okay, let's do our affection things. Okay, Scheherazade. Alright, we have heart trials to do. I feel like I'm going to be 80 years old by the time I get to level 20 on Poseidon. Alright, heart trial. Ooh, we do get 3 times rewards. Oh, man, I wish I had her to level 20. Then that would be a guaranteed 6 shards for her. That would be insane. Alright, we'll sweep. Oh, no, it only gives triple up. It said 3 up on this, but I only got 1 shard. I got triple pieces of cake, but I didn't get 3 shards of her. I see, you just can possibly get up to 3 shards. So this time I got 2. Alright, alright. Well, better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, we failed our Wormbone Ruins. Alright, where's Loki? I actually haven't built up her affection level at all. I just realized. That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll use our last attempt to challenge. I completely forgot to do this. I got so used to thinking that I didn't have anybody I needed to raise affection on. You don't have it? It's not just like part of a current event? I have no idea what that's from, if no one else has it. That's weird. Are you sure you don't have it? Because it looks like I can't see it now that I used my attempts. Maybe you just can't see it. You didn't notice when you did it already? It might show up for you tomorrow. Anyway, gotta get Loki up to 10. Dang, only got to 6. Ghost Gaming joined my server on Discord. What? Welcome, Ghost Gaming. All right, so we fit. Really? You're gonna offer me? It's a lot of stuff, but that's insane. $100? That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I'm not gonna be buying that. Thanks for the offer though. I have a new portrait, something for Loki, I guess. Yeah. All right, we did reach a new milestone, so we get a new unit. We got the Minotaur guy. Oh, we made it through all 10 of our attempts. Dude, Loki carried us. That's so cool. Right? For one copy. I mean, it did give you, like, other resources, but dude, I just can't imagine making an in-game purchase like that for $100. I mean, it's all relative. There's some very wealthy people out there that spend like thousands and thousands on a week in games like this, but bro, I just, you know, unless you're someone who's actually like some millionaire that is just doing this because it's funny to you and you want to like have something to flex for whatever odd reason, like no one should be buying $100 in-game purchase for a copy of a character. Like, I just can't. I really hope nobody is doing that. All right. We can add Loki to this team too. Who should we take out for Loki? This one's a little harder because the team's kind of already stacked. Like, I feel like I should be using her. Maybe even Medusa. But I don't know. I mean, like, Jing is really strong. Hades is really strong. I mean, like, everybody on this team is really strong. The only one that's, like, I really don't know. Like, I guess Apollo, she's kind of not good at this kind of scenario, actually. Like, she's really a boss killer, so maybe I take out Apollo? Even though she's a super good character. In this situation, maybe I actually take out Apollo. He's just like freaking out, like, no, don't take me off the board. Oh my god. They like really freak out and run fast when you pick them up. I'm sorry, don't freak out. Maybe we do this. Let's reposition them really quick first. I think I'd probably take out Apollo. Okay, let's see how this goes. That's kind of crazy that the other world team went from being one of the worst ones to now being to the point where there's too many good units and I'm like, who do I take off? Like, it got a huge level up recently. Especially if you pulled for the new girl, which, you know, I'm not building, but she would be making this team even stronger. Let's look at the stats. Alright, so Jing's still our #1 DPS. Hades, as I always say, just use Hades. In this scenario, Loki's actually the third best. But, let's see, she does 4.3. How much does her clone or whatever do? 700, so 4.3. So she does about 5 million. So that put her to second, but Hades also has clones. Okay, it would keep the same order. They'd just both be closer to Jing's damage than all the summons I was talking about before. Oh, interesting. So you think they actually gave me like some kind of comeback bonus because I didn't play for 2 days? That's kind of cool if that's true. That makes it a little less stressful. I've never noticed that before though. Because I have missed an occasional login. But you might be right about that. Ooh, Hellveil went down. We're still squeaking through though. It's an Anubis fight. We may get stopped here, or I might just have to play on manual. Drink some water. crushing this. Oh, you just started Dragon Traveler a few weeks ago? Yeah, it is fun. It's like a very relaxing game to play. It does not feel stressful. There's kind of a lot going on, which I was talking about earlier, like that one game mode. I'm just like, I'm not even going to bother with it. But yeah, glad you're enjoying it. Their tanks are still tanking. 30 seconds. I don't know if we can finish them off. Oh yeah, there we go. What teams do you recommend playing considering the current and upcoming banners? Honestly, it's hard to give advice because it just depends. Like, you kind of just need to pick a lane. Like, I would focus on 2 main elements. Like, alright, I'm gonna build red and white dragon teams, or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And just kind of go for that. At this point, there's a lot of strong characters in every element. The easiest one to build is red, because it just, like, equips you with stuff with, like, all the starter characters. You have, like, Oberoni, Siegfried. Eventually you'll get a free copy of Poseidon, which I don't know if you already have that or not. She's an EX character. And so red is very free to play friendly. But other than that, you can really kind of go with anything you want. Now, if there is like a specific element or team you're thinking about, I could maybe recommend like some good units to use for that team. But it's pretty wide open on what you want to do. You know, I always said that Loki was one of the characters that I was looking forward to, and that she was really strong. But I said that, according to like everything that I saw from like the Taiwanese player base, you needed to put a lot of investment in to actually make her that strong. But I gotta be honest, even at only 1 purple star, I mean, she's making a huge difference in both the green and otherworld towers. Let's see, you're thinking about dark and red right now. You really like the idea of Venus with the explosions and healing, and Artemis and Caesar for the dark team. Well, Artemis is my favorite unit, actually. I'm looking forward to her as well. And Venus is like the best healer in the game. So you definitely pick some good ones. I will say Dark is one of the harder teams to build. It's not because it's bad by any means. There are some really strong things you can do with Dark, but one of the things that makes it a little harder to play with, or at least take longer to build, is the fact that the spear that you need for the dragon, one of the artifacts, is very hard to get compared to some of the other artifacts for some of the other dragons. So just keep that in mind. That may take a while. Like I said before, red is a great choice to start with. Red is still my main team. There's a lot of good strong things in red. So I mean that can kind of work for you because you'll have a really strong team to start with, and then you can like keep building up for your dark team. Caesar is a very effective tank. Probably the best tank for Dark as well. I assume you already have her built. Reached the point of green and Otherworld. She's not enough to carry. I mean, you're always going to hit, like, a wall eventually, right? Like, Loki's not going to keep doing all the work forever. Dude, I just got 2 of him today? Okay, sure, whatever. Oh, hey, wait, I need to collect that milestone. What can I build? I have a notification here in shards. What is it? Oh, it's a Poseidon. Okay, see? This is why you don't buy it for $100. Just be patient. This is huge because I already have a 5-star copy of her. So this is actually going to let me increase her stars. That's really good. That's huge. Okay. So we just got that from the affection things we did earlier. So let's star upgrade. Upgrade this Poseidon. And now we'll go to Poseidon. Dude, this is pretty huge. Okay, so now we can upgrade her to 2 and up to 3. Heck yeah. That's a big power spike. Because we'll also get this. I've been working on our gear too. I still need more boots though. I don't want to use these as fodder. And I still need a better weapon for her. I've never gotten the ideal weapon. Like I've literally, not for any character. That one that looks like a ghost flame, like that weird like blue torch thing. I've never managed to pull that weapon yet. So right now I just have these on her as kind of placeholders, but otherwise been building up her gear quite a bit. Let's see. How are the artifact runes going for you? To be honest, I haven't done as much with the runes as I probably could. Like you see right now, I already need to like equip some better ones that I just have like sitting around. Let's see. Let's give this to the horn. Sometimes I forget about them. And give it to the lamp. All of these. Let's see, rune summoning. Oh, we did reach a new threshold. Okay, so let's summon some runes right now. Because you want to pay attention to these counters. Basically, you don't want to summon too much when you've met the requirements for both, right? Okay, so now at this point, I'm probably going to hold. Because we've reached a new threshold where now I need to unlock more rune slots. But that did give us a lot of stuff. Nice, we got a better one for the trident. Here's the spear I was talking about. Like I said, it's just going to take longer to build. It's hard to get. But that's what you need for the black dragon. And not to say that you can't use the black team without it. You definitely can, but it's one of the things that just makes it harder to use at the beginning, you know? You're still missing a few pieces for the spear too, Dr. Eagles? Yeah, I think a lot of people probably are. I wonder if Vic completed his spear. I can't remember. He probably did, because his main team is black. Hopefully he has the spear. I don't know if he's in chat right now. Alright, so now let's quick forge some things. Alright, guess that was it. Does anybody know off the top of their head what the highest level an artifact can get to? Is it 20? It is plus 20. Okay, yeah. Didn't need to ask. Should have just taken a second to read. You have all artifacts except for Mjolnir? Wow. Well, I guess I'm almost there. I'm only missing one. So I've been pretty lucky too. So I need to complete the Flame of Olympus. And I'm sure like everybody except for like the absolute biggest of whales don't have Mjolnir because you have to use your golden clovers to get the pieces for this, and it's just not worth it. You're better off getting like your Calamity Halkins and your UR spells, and then this is like the last thing that you complete. Yeah, I'm still missing quite a few for the Flame of Olympus. Hopefully they do an event for it soon, because that would be nice to be able to complete it. Which dragon does this synergize with? Is this the white dragon? Dude, I'm so close to evolving my red dragon. It takes so many blood droplets or dragon fragments or whatever to actually evolve them, though. But I'm on the last star. Also, I'm able to evolve this, but I don't have enough stones. I have a few chests, but I think I need 3 more chests. I just haven't opened them yet. So technically I have 3 of these. But I could evolve the dragon to the 2nd stage. Artifacts are next event. Yeah, hopefully I do get lucky. Yeah. There's your Mjolnir pieces. I'm not sure what I want to get next. I feel like it'll probably be another worm spell. I'll probably wait until the ability haste one is an option. Or maybe, you know, like a really good one for the red or blue dragon. But probably the ability haste. I think I'll probably get the ability haste worm spell next. Hopefully it will be available since it they randomly show up when I actually have 60 gold clovers. After I get that, I might go back and get another Calamity Halcyon. Because they do make a huge difference. And I don't even know when I'll eventually build Mjolnir. It would be such a flex. I mean, honestly, if you just went for all these right away and like skipped the Calamity Halcyons and everything, it would be the wrong decision. But it would be super cool, like just to say that you had it. I mean, it's very powerful. It just, you know, overall it wouldn't be as good of use of resources. Oh, finally, I was wondering when those were going to be available. All right, so I think that's it. That's where we will leave it. Did I collect all these? Yeah, cool. I already did my PvP and stuff like that earlier this morning, so thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been a great stream, chilling with y'all. As a reminder, don't buy $100 characters in your gacha games, okay? Just say no. I will be, of course, doing a skill analysis for Mint, for the new Nikke character, and eventually I'll be doing that IQ tier list just for fun. One of these next few days when there's not like stuff that I have to talk about with Mint, right? I can't believe that like literally the one time I decided to skip a dev note, there's just like tons of news drop, but it is what it is. Gotta stay grinding. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night or morning or whatever time it is, wherever you're at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.